By author JSK. Trope, enemy to lovers. She did a double take to ensure it was him. Funding event, he dressed formally. It fitted. Thankfully the valet arrived. Managing to ignore him, she headed to her car, yet catching from the corner of her eye that he was once again struggling to place a call. Nope, she will not offer her phone this time, promising to self. She shook her head. He saw her too. She uneasily acknowledged. He cut that call. There was relief on his face. He started walking towards her. Lift. She blurted against her better senses. On seeing a few well-dressed men rushing to aid him, almost flopping to the ground, she relaxed, assuming all was settled. She turned around. Those men had miraculously disappeared. She hurriedly collected her keys from the valet when she realized he was already there. Okay, that wasn't expected. Soon it would be dusk, and now it dawned to her where she landed herself. By author JSK. Trope, enemy to lovers. Book name, The Suitable Girls. Part 1 of Slip and Fix. Don't forget the regular stuff, subscribe. Follow the channel. Let's stay connected. And now, let us continue with the chapter. His tall form was already sitting on the seat next to her by the time she found her breath again. Hi, shifting uncomfortably in her seat, she turned her attention to the ignition and the steering. That unnecessary thud of her heart, that was just uncalled for. Maybe she did need a breath work session. Thanks for the lift. He interrupted her rigmarole of thoughts. He kept it short. You might want to keep your bag at the back seat, she offered, not knowing what else to say. Kabir was supposed to send the car. He forgot. She heard him almost avoid the swear word. I thought someone just turned to help you. And I said thanks. He said briskly, thinking she meant herself. Oh no. I didn't mean myself. I meant, those people who came forward. I saw their eager to please faces. Yes, they're from my team. He took no offense, like he deserved it. There was a vehicle on standby. But since you're already heading home, I thought why trouble another driver in this traffic? Ahem. She gulped something in her throat. Silence followed. She intently focused on the road. The last thing she wanted was a scratch or bumping her car, with him in her car. What was she thinking again? She chided herself. She was a skilled driver, but just his lame presence was enough to unsettle her in the slightest of ways. Is it always so hot? Can I reduce the temperature? His long fingers were already turning the AC to a blast before she could utter the formal sure. Yes, it was getting hot in the car. And no, it wasn't because of the weather. This attire made him look approachable, and strikingly different, maybe a facade, definitely a disguise, good-looking projection to hide the real him. Her thoughts continued on a roll. In her weirdest dreams she had not imagined sharing such a close space with him. Little did she know that level of weirdest was yet to happen. Still not helping, he muttered. Maybe that blazer, she hesitantly suggested. He was already attending to his jacket. Hope it's okay. Not looking at him, she just nodded. Of course. It was not okay. Stupid idea. Now this lingering fragrance will remain in the car, to remind you, she shushed herself. There was drop-dead quiet in the car. After weather, next can be sports or a compliment. She tried inducing some wit. Sorry. He jolted from his thoughts which weren't helping either. Having had a long day, analyzing future-ready strategic investments, problem-solving another startup's ineffective leadership model last night, time was his biggest asset. Here he was, his head spinning, lavishly spending his treasured commodity on this one frequency. First overanalyzing her today morning, and now this proximity. How the hell he landed here, and that pencil, who ties their hair in a pencil? We covered weather. In voted conversation starters, after weather, one can move to a compliment or sports, she explained. He stared at her as if intently evaluating a company to be funded. Is that what you want, Ms. B, a compliment? His raspy voice challenged her. She stilled, the statement hitting like a hammer. She wasn't sure if it was his voice or the temperature in the car, which was more charged. Turning beetroot, now she realized how hot this city could get. I didn't mean it like that, she said shakily, livid, more at herself for attempting conversation. Relax. I get it. Relax? How does one relax when with a lion, and now he gets it too? Her mind was as unsteady as the region around her heart and gut. However, you'll be running out of your compliments as you emptied the bag today morning for Kabir. He scoffingly declared. What? What was that she heard in his voice, again? Hot color flushing to her face, she managed to stay in present. She had a car and traffic to maneuver with him sitting next to her. The Suitable Girls, a novel by author JSK, to be out soon. Share in groups, tag friends for free story, follow for more. Enemy to lovers trope, not to forget, subscribe and click like if you like. Thank you. Slip and Fix chapter isn't over. Hope you liked so far. Thanks a ton for your love. Part 2 of Slip and Fix coming soon. Happy reading. My novel, The Suitable Girls, to be out soon. Until then, enjoy it here. Dear readers, viewers across the world. Happy to connect. Few words about me. I started my writing journey a few years back, owing to some situations. I believe that anything and everything happens by God's will. So, here I am, with my version of BookTok, storytelling, and book podcast. Listen in the comfort of your home, at your speed. Save, share, like and subscribe. Meanwhile, if you enjoy reading irresistible settings, beautiful heroines, realistic disasters, some suspense, a dash of slow burn, heartaches, tears, banters, then join my ARC team. As ARC readers, bloggers, TikTokers, you'd get ARCs, digital book versions, early character insights, first dibs on book giveaway entry in exchange for promoting my book, trailers, teasers, quotes, photos, etc. Sign up on my Linktree at authorjsk. I promise to not spam. https://linktr.ee/authorjsk. Coming shortly with part 2 of Slip and Fix. Don't miss the surprise at chapter end.